This evening from Dodger Stadium, Game 6 of the night.
Hello, everybody, and I welcome you to Fenway Park in Boston. As today, the 1978 Boston Red Sox take on the 1978 Los Angeles Dodgers. As I'm going to be doing some kind of Knicks playoff replay here. I'm not sure exactly what, but I'm going to combine some teams here and do something a little bit different. Just play a different game on the channel and kind of get it back, and we'll play some payoff pitch. As tonight it'll be Dennis Eckersley taking on Don Sutton, and game one will be here at Fenway Park in Boston. Let's get this started, folks, and let's play baseball. As here are your starting lineups. Davey Lopes will lead off at second, followed by Bill Russell in short, Reggie Smith in right, Steve Garvey at first, Ron Say at third, Dusty Baker at left, Rick Monday in center, and Lee Lacey is your DH. At designated hitters Lee Lacey, and batting ninth at catching is Steve Jägermeister. For the Red Sox, Rick Burleson leads off. This is the kind of lineup they use in the 78 playoff game. Batting second will be Jerry Remy. Batting third, the designated hitter tonight will be Jim Rice, playing a better Evans in right, Yaz in left, Fisk behind the plate, Lynn in center, Hobson will play third, George Scott at first, and Dwight Evans in right. So let's play some baseball here at Fenway. So Davey Lopes will lead off again, playing two six-sided dice will determine the pitcher result, and then the percentile and the 10-sided will determine where on the offensive card that we're playing. So let's lead off as Davey Lopes will get a chance here. Probably only chance he got to play in Fenway is probably when he went to the A's. So back in 1978, you can imagine how that could have been. It's going to be an 8 on Eckersley's card. That is going to be in play. That is going to be a 92 for Lopes. Then for a 92 is a fly ball to left field. And that'll be Eckers, and that'll be Yaz makes the catch, and we have one out. So folks, stay with us for a while here. Kick back and stay with us for a while as we're playing payoff pitch baseball. Game one of this series. Bill Russell is shortstop. Here's the pitch from Russell. That could be promising. Let's see. That's an 8 from Eckersley. That is an 0-2 in play, and that's a double for Bill Russell. So Bill Russell doubles off the Fenway wall, and the runner on second, and no man in one man out. So Russell with a 1-out double. 0-2. So now here is Reggie Smith. He's the right fielder. He's a former Red Sox. He'll switch and bat left-handed against Eckersley. Here's the pitch, and the pitch from Eckersley is going to be a good pitch, and that will go into an 85. It looks like that'll be a ground ball to second. Good play by Remy. Throws him out as Russell will go to third. Runner on third for 2 outs. Here's the first baseman, Mr. Steve Garvey, father of our country. Very good overall player. Not in the Hall of Fame. Eckersley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. It's a 12. It's going to be tough on an 86. Is going to be a ground ball to short. Burleson fields it, throws them out, and the Dodgers are up nothing in the first. Bottom of the first coming up. No score. Dodgers and Red Sox. Batting for the Bo Sox will be Rick Burleson, the Rooster, against Don Sutton. 34 starts on the year. Don Sutton was 15-11, 3.55 ERA. Here's the first pitch from Sutton, and Sutton's first pitch will be in play, but an 87 is going to be a ground ball to short, picked up by Russell, throws them out, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Jerry Remy. Second baseman, Remy. Flap hitter, left-hand side. We miss Jerry. Very, very good on broadcast. 6 for Sutton. Patient. That's always good. He must have got a 3-1 pitch from Sutton here. That's on the patient side, but a 73 from Remy on the patient side is going to be too far off the rim. That's a fly ball center field. Reggie Smith there makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So with 2 outs, here is Jim Ed Rice, most valuable player in 1978. Rice, right-handed batter against Sutton. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 5 on Sutton. That's going to be in play, but an 86 will be way far out of play. It's a ground ball to short. Russell's got it, throws him out, and the Red Sox go 1-2-3. Let's go to the second. No score here at Fenway. For the Dodgers, it will be Say Baker Monday, the bat for the Dodgers here in the second at venerable Fenway Park. Dennis Eckersley on the mound made 35 starts, was 20-8, a little over a 3 ERA. Here's the pitch from Eck, and that could be trouble. Let's look at this one deep. Eckersley threw one right in the meat. That's going to be deep. That's going to be far. That ball is gone over the monster in right field and left field. So Ron Say sends it out of here, and the Dodgers lead 1-0. So Say goes deep, far, and gone. 4 on the wheelhouse. That is going to be a 13, and a 13 on a wheelhouse is gone. So, 1-0 ball game, favor of the Dodgers as Ron Say sends it over the left field wall, and it's 1-0. Here's Dusty Baker. Baker will bat. Here's the swing. That's going to be, again, a ballpark result. 78 in Fenway against a right-handed batter. And yes, if you're a right-handed batter, you want to swing away here in Fenway. That will be in the wheelhouse, and he'll get a chance to roll again. Baker in the wheelhouse. Ooh, 75. And that'll be a fly ball in the deep center field at the track, way back. But Lynn makes the catch against the wall. Baker just missed that one. Here is now the center field. And now here is, let's see. I guess Monday is your center fielder. So Monday is the center field today. 1 out, my fault. Monday will bat lefty against Eckersley. Here's the pitch. And that looks like going to be that's going to be an 0-2 pitch. And he'll ground ball to second. Remy's got it and throws him out, and there's 2 outs. Here's a designated hitter since 1978. World Series was a DH here. We'll use the DH. Here is Lee Lacy. Lacy gets a DH opportunity against Eckersley. The pitch from Eck. Again, 1-2 pitch. And that will be a ground ball to short. Picked up by Burleson. Throws him out. And that is it. Dodgers get 1 on the Say home run. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Dodgers. Number 8, Carl Yastrzemski, Hall of Famer. He'll come up here. Left-handed stick wearing number 8 against Sutton. Sutton looks in. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a good pitch for Eckersley to hit. And that's going to, he just missed it against a righty. That is a popped up to short, popped up to shoot. Russell waits, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Here's the catcher, Carlton Fisk, number 27. Pitch from Sutton. Again, that was a 3-1 count, but Fisk missed his pitch. That's a fly ball in the center field. Catch made by Monday, and there's 2 outs. Here is the center fielder, Fred Lynn. Fred Lynn, the batter. Young center fielder, came up in 1975. Won the MVP and Rookie of the Year. Here's the pitch to Lynn. And it's going to be, a 3-1 pitch to Lynn. And it's going to be against a righty, and that is going to be a single for Fred Lynn. Wait a minute, hang on. I read that it was a tough, that's a base hit. This is actually going to be patient. So 30, and that's going to be a walk. So Lynn walks. So a walk from Sutton, that was tough. That's a single. So Lynn's on at first, and now here's the third baseman, Butch Hobson. Good power. Had some debilitating elbow injuries, kind of making third base hard for him to play. Sutton from the stretch. Here's the pitch. from Sutton. That is going to be a good pitch for him to rip at. But a 66 is going to fall into the out zone. That's going to be ground ball to second. That's a good play from Lopes. Makes the play, and the second inning is over. We play 2 here in Fenway. It's 1-0 Dodgers. Top of the third, here is the catcher, Steve Jägermeister. He'll be followed by Lopes and Russell here in the top 3 against Dennis Eckersley. Eckersley looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That is going to be that's going to be a very hittable pitch. Let's see if Yeager gets one. No, he does not. That's going to be a pop to third. Out of play. Here comes Hobson. Gets as it gets to the dugout. Nice catch by Hobson. 1 out here in the third. Again, we're doing some kind of modified, some kind of playoff replay of maybe the team from 1978, maybe some other teams, kind of a mixture World Series here. So we'll kind of play these guys, probably a best of 5 old-time LCS, or kind of a playoff bracket. And then when we get to the finals thing, we'll go best of 7. But we'll kind of do that with the Stratomatic that I'm playing, kind of keep it, see how the ratings are and see what people like to see. Here's the pitch to Lopes. And the pitch to Lopes is going to be off. Let's see. It's going to be off Eckersley. That's a 3-1 pitch again. But the 3-1 pitch is fly to right. Hit it the opposite way. Dwight Evans is there. Makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So, again, good pitch there by Eckersley. Again, not really high pitch count so far. Eckersley is making sure he gets the pitches he needs done. Here's a shortstop, Bill Russell. He doubled and was left stranded. Here's the pitch from Eckersley, the pitch. Again, that is a 1-2 pitch, and that is going to be a ground ball to second. Remy there makes the play, and that is a quick third inning. We go to the bottom of third inning. The Ron Say home run is holding up. It's 1-0 Dodgers. And now here is George C. Scott. He'll be followed by Dwight Evans and then Rick Burleson here in the bottom of the third inning. So far, no FACs have been used. So far, it's been a very quiet night for those being used in this ball game. Usually, those will kind of be used quite a bit. But so far, we've not had to use it for base running and been a basic game off the cards. We'll see if that holds up. Here is the pitch from Sutton. That'll be a 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be trouble. That is going to be a ground ball to third. Say's got it, gobbles it, throws them out. And, folks, that is another out retired. So Don Sutton controlling the strike zone here. Fans are watching a fast-played ball game here. Beautiful crowd here, completely sold out. Sutton from the windup. Here's the pitch. Again, that's going to be a 1-2 pitch. And, again, it's not favorable. That's a fly ball left field. Baker's there. He's never played the monster before. Makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. Now here's the shortstop, Rick Burleson. So Burleson, the batter, he's 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. Sutton looks in, gets the sign from Yeager. Here's the pitch. That is going to be a 3-1 pitch. So he's going to have a favorable swing here. And that is going to be a ground ball back to the mound. Good play by Sutton. Throws him out, and that retires a side. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Let's go to the fourth. Still 1-0 Dodgers as a Ron Say home run has held up so far. Top of the fourth. Here is Reggie Smith, followed by Steve Garvey and Ron Say. Smith grounded out his first time up. What a ball game we have here so far, folks. Game 1 of this series. Eckersley looks in. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be what I fear. It's going to be a rare play. So it's going to be a rare play. So let's see what the play will be called first. So Smith is up. That is going to be a patient. That is going to be a patient rare play. Let's see if I have the charts here. I know that's one thing I kept near me. So give me a second. There has to be an easier way to hold these. Here we go. Patient bases empty rare play. So we'll definitely need that one. There we go. Base, there it is. We'll go ahead and use that one. So we'll go ahead and re-roll it again. 2 dice on the rare play. It's going to be a 43. It's going to be a 43 on the rare play. Batter hit by pitch. If another batter hit by pitch the game, both benches are worn. A subsequent hit by pitch and result in pitching will be ejected from the game. So that is going to be a hit by pitch. And another hit by pitch, we'll go ahead and refer back to that rule and see what it said. But otherwise, looks like it was a hit by pitch on Reggie Smith. So runner on first, 2 outs for Steve Garvey, the father of our country. Mr. Garvey comes up first baseman. He had never really played the American League before, so it's probably the first time he'll ever play at Fenway Park. Always a treat for some of these players coming in for the first time. Eckersley from the stretch. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 1-2 pitch. Let's see if he got one though. Let's see. It's going to be that. It's going to be 28 on a tough. Struck him out. Eckersley's weird windup gets Eckersley. So unless they saw each other in spring training, there's no way you can prepare for Dennis Eckersley in that weird windup. No runs, no hits, a hit batsman. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's Ron Say 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Yep, I just saw you on a telecast, my friend, and decided to come on and do this. When I don't share screens, my StreamYard works wonderfully. Unfortunately, when it does share a screen, that's why I have a tendency of losing signals and stuff like that. So that makes it difficult to sometimes do what I want to do. So again, trying different ratings, hopefully get people more to come in, watch the games. So here is Jerry Remy. He's 0 for 1. He fly to center. He'll swing against Don Sutton. So the pitch from Sutton. Oh, and that's in the wheelhouse. He has the exact same card as Eckersley. So that's in that section. Oh, in the same roll too. That's a 14. Remy, does he have power? He does not, and that's a long single for Remy. That's one time where he had a punch and Judy hit her up, and Remy has a base hit. So he has the first hit for the Red Sox today, and that's a hard single into the outfield. So Remy is on. Now we need to look and see if Remy can run. So Remy on the year, he stole 30 bases. So I'm going to say he's going to want to try to run, I think. So let's see. Let's see how do you do the lead again? Let's see if I could figure this out. And okay, the steal is going to be on a 5. He rolled a 4. So that should mean he should get the lead. I think that means, again, please hold on for me, folks. Still kind of learning. I've been playing this for a while, but then again, I've been playing Strat so much, I kind of have not picked this one up in a while. So we're going to go ahead and quickly look up the rule play on the stolen bases to make sure I'm going to be doing this correct here. Base running, double plays, advanced base running, so stealing bases. So each manager, let's see how we did the auto steals. When he reaches first base, next base is on compare the 2G total to the batter's jump rating. So Remy's jump rating, let's see, so what is Remy's steal? 5C, run 9, 2-4, and bunting C, 14 sacrifices. The jump rating is, I don't get that one. Hang on. And let's see if the 2D is equal or less than the number listed, the batter attempts to steal base. Let's see what he is. Hang on 1 second. Let's see. So you know what we're going to do? We're just going to do the old fashioned method here. So please stay on with me for a second here. So Remy's stealing is a C. The catching arm on Yeager is a 2. So it's going to be a C2, and it's going to be fair. So good arm by Yeager. So again, the chances of getting it on a fair probably 50-50. So here comes Remy. He'll try to run, and he's out on a fair. So the fast action card says you are out. So Remy is done. So that was a quick way for Remy to get chucked. So there you go, one away. So Remy is retired, and there's one out. All right, scoot back on the chair again. Here's Jim Rice. Red Sox trying to get something going here. They kind of been stymied by Sutton so far, but Mr. Rice comes up. He's ground to short, 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch from Sutton, and that is again going to be a ballpark. Rice is a righty. This is not going to fare well for Mr. Sutton. Oh, he might fare well. Let's see. First of all, it's a 69. That is a wheelhouse. So he'll get a chance to roll. Rice home run is a 1 to 68, and it's an 8. Goodbye. Home run, Jim Rice. So Jim Rice, deep, far, and gone over the screen in left field, and the Red Sox tie this game at 1. So that was gone. That is an 08, and it's a 68 for the home run. So he hit it far, he hit it deep, and that's right, kiss it goodbye, going, gone, goodbye, as Ralph Kiner would say. So game tied at 1. Exactly what they hit off Eckersley earlier was the wheelhouse followed by the ballpark result. And here in Fenway, it's a 91% chance to go on your wheelhouse. So 1-1 ball game. Here is Yastrzemski on the swing from Sutton. That's going to be a 3-1 pitch, but Yaz is not going to get a good piece of it. That's a fly ball center field. Monday will make the catch, and there's 2 away. 1-1 ball game, bottom of the 4th inning. Here is Pudge, Carlton Fisk. Fisk the batter. Fisk will swing against Sutton. That will be a 3-1 pitch. Did he get a good piece? Let's see. It's going to be patient on a 30. It's a walk to Fisk. So Fisk walks with 2 outs, and the Red Sox will keep the inning going. Now here's the center fielder, Mr. Freddie Lynn, wearing number 27. He steps up, center fielder. So Lynn comes up trying to get a good swing here. Let's see if he can get one here on Sutton. Again, that's in the ballpark for Lynn, but lefties are a little bit harder. 97 is too far either way. That's an in-play result. So Freddie Lynn will roll on the in-play, and that's a 76, and Lynn will have missed it. That's a fly ball center field over as Monday makes the catch as he's going over. Nice catch there by Monday. Red Sox get 1 run on 2 hits on a home run by Jim Rice. So far, we have a 1-1 tie heading to the 5th. So Eckersley and now Sutton in a pitcher's duel. 1-1 tie in the 5th. Hopefully not one of those 17-inning ones. I'm considered playing Manfred Mann to avoid that. As we now go into the home, and then we now go into the 5th here. Hang on, what in the hell? What did I do here? Is it the 4th? You know what? It was 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. Oh, ball game. Let's see. Who did I have up for the Dodgers? That should have been Garvey, and Garvey did swing, but that was the 3rd. So the Red Sox, did I already screw this game up? Let's see. Scott, Evans, and Burleson. I'm looking for a Dodger 4th inning, and I don't see it. Wow. Did I really just scuff them off and have the Red Sox bat in back-to-back innings? If I did, that's weird. I don't think I've ever done that before. So Ron Say will bat. I guess maybe I did. So Say will bat. This is going to be a weird baseball game, folks. Say is going to bat, and then I'm going to go ahead and bat the Dodgers again in the 5th because it looks like the Red Sox have already had their 4th inning already. So I don't want to have to redo all that. So here's the pitch from Eckersley as we'll continue. Sometimes you don't play cards and dice for a while. You let things do it for yourself. So here is a tough swing here for Say. He's not going to get a good pitch this time. Fly ball to center. Good play there by Freddie Lynn, and there's 1 away. So here is Dusty Baker. Baker to swing. Here's the pitch. Baker, again, first time playing in this American League ballpark. It's a 4 for, oh boy, it's a 4 from him. That is a 72, but a 72 is not going to get the job done. That's a fly ball deep to center. Lynn back toward the garage, makes the catch. Oh, Lynn, he hit a bomb out to center field, but Freddie Lynn was there, makes the catch and throws it back in. Here's Rick Monday with 2 outs. Eckersley needs not to get the ball over the plate so much. Eckersley at the windup. Here's the pitch. Again, that's going to be a 1-2 count, and that should work fine. That's a strikeout. Rick Monday's down on strikes. So the Dodgers don't score in the 4th. The Red Sox in their 4th go single, caught stealing, home run, fly to center, walk, fly out to center. Boston's 4th inning is over. So now we'll go to the Dodger 5th inning, and we're back on course. I mean, that's just so weird I did that. So here's Lee Lacy. He'll bat here in the 5th. Eckersley still strong, won't be going anywhere. I'll use the Stratomatic system for fatigue of 3 hits and walks after your inning of fatigue. So here's a pitch from Lacy. That's a 3. Oh, that's in the ballpark. Right-handed hitter, 36, and that's a wheelhouse result. So let's see what Lee Lacy can do. So Lee Lacy on a wheelhouse result. Wow. So he hit some bombs on the air. 1-56 is a home run and gone. Deep to left field, far deep and gone. So Lee Lacy homers the left field, and the Dodgers now lead it 2-1. So home run barrages here at Fenway. Great hitters ballpark, and the Dodgers take a 2-1 lead. So say homers. Lacy with 13 home runs on the season, 5 versus lefties, 8 versus righties. So it doesn't surprise me he got a good piece of it. Here's Steve Yeager. 2-1 favor of the Dodgers. Here's Yeager. Here's the pitch from Eckersley. And that's going to be not a good pitch for him either. And that is going to be a base hit for Yeager. So Yeager is on. Dodgers getting good wood on Eckersley right now. Yeager will take first with 1 out, no speed. Here is Davey Lopes. Lopes is 0 for 2. They can use a double play right now. Eckersley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That will be, again, that's a 1-2 count. That should work out well. Let's see. And that is a 69 from Lopes. And that's a ground ball to second. Let's see if they turn 2. So Dennis Eckersley's double play result is a 6. Lopes is an 8. That's a 5 double play. So a double play. Both numbers were lower than the other 2. So that's a 5. That's lower than double play 6. And luckily they get a double play to get out of it. I'll have to verify that, but of course, I believe that's time I'm correct on it. So here is Bill Russell. So Bill Russell, a batter. Lopes bounces into the double play that Eckersley needed. Here's the pitch from Eckersley. That'll be a 1-2 count, and that should work. Oh, wait a minute. That may not work out good. He may have sawed off one in the left field. That's a tough. 31 on a tough, and that's a base hit for Russell. So that's what happens sometimes on a tough pitch. You'll fight it off, and he did. So base hit. So now Russell on. Again, they're getting a good piece of 5th. They've had a home run, single, double play, single, and now back to Reggie Smith. He can't make a mistake on Reggie Smith here. You know what he can do. Big power hitter, former Red Sox. Eckersley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That is going to be tough. Let's see if they got a good pitch. They did. 95, the fly ball to right field. Good play there by Evans. Makes the catch. 1 run on 3 hits. Double play will get him out of this, but the Dodgers retake the lead. It's 2-1 LA. Now we're back in business. The Red Sox will now bat in the bottom of the 5th. So those who are watching the video, I do apologize, but I think I may have kind of messed up the order, but we're back in action. So now will be Hobson, Scott, and Evans to bat in the 5th. So Hobson will swing here against Sutton. Here is the pitch. That will be, again, a tough pitch for him to swing at, and that is going to be a ground ball to short. Good play by Russell. 1 away. And Hobson is 0 for 2. Here is George P. Scott. So George Scott, ground ball to third, first time up. Scott to swing away. Here's the pitch. That is going to be a 9. That's going to be in play. He's going to have some good wood on this one, and that's a base hit for George Scott. So Scott with a single, and the Red Sox have something going with one away. Here is the right fielder, Dwight Evans. Evans fly to left his first time up. Evans against Sutton. Sutton from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ballpark result. That went wrong one. That's going to be an in-play result on Sutton. So it's going to be a 52. 52 in play is too much. That's a ground ball to third. Let's see if we have a double play ball. That'll be a Sutton is a 5, means he doesn't get a lot of double plays. Evans is an 8. He does ground a double play. That's a 3. That's a double play. Round the horn. 5, 4, 3. And the double play is turned. No runs, 1 hit. Double play clears the bases. We head to the 6th. It's 2-1 Dodgers. So 2-1 Dodgers. We head to the 6th. So now will be Garvey, Say, Baker. And Dodgers been getting good wood on Eckersley here. So Garvey so far in the ball game is 0 for 2, ground ball to short and struck out. Not many strikeouts in this ball game. Eckersley looks in, and here's the pitch. That's going to be in play. He's going to get. Another rare play. Jesus, another rare play, folks. That's the second rare play of the ball game. This time it's going to be a rare play in play. So a rare in play, rare play. So there we go, and we should have them right there. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. Hopefully it's big enough. I don't have to find another page on this. And he does, I think, 54, and it is. So let's see. Batter hits a slow roller near the third baseline. If the visiting team is batting, which they are, the batter makes a terrific barehanded play to throw him out at first base. The home team is batting. The pitcher is unable to pick the ball up, and clearly the batter is safe with a single. So the visiting team is batting. The pitcher makes a great play. So what a play by Eckersley. So it's kind of a home play rule there. So Eckersley with a strong throw. So Garvey thrown out at 6. First out here in the 6th. Fans here at Fenway are just getting cozy in here. It's 2-1 Dodgers. We're seeing a lot of power and good hit balls here at the ballpark. We knew what this ballpark had the capability of doing. Here is Ron Say. Say, good ball player. He homered back in the second inning. Again, never played in this ballpark before. Here's a pitch from Eckersley. And it's going to be tough on an 85. It's a ground ball to short. That's a nice, easy play for Burleson. And there's 2 outs, and Say is 1 for 3. Here's the left fielder, Dusty Baker. So Baker, the batter, 0 for 2, fly to center twice. Eckersley at the windup. Here's the pitch. That'll be a very hittable hit. 44 for Baker, but that's Baker. That'll be for, yes, just making sure we got the right guy this time. 44 is a ground ball to first. Good play by George Scott. Retires the side, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning with the score 2-1 Dodgers. The Sox will now come up. It'll be Evans, Burleson, and Remy. Bottom of 6 here at Fenway. Game two of this series should be Mike Torres probably taking on Burt Hooton. That would seem to be the logical choice for both starters. So bottom 6 for the Red Sox, Remy, Rice, and Yastrzemski. So Remy will actually let's make sure. Burleson hit into the double play. So here is Remy. Remy swings. That'll be a 10. That's a ballpark. Again, you gave it to Remy. That's the man you do want to pitch to. So that is going to be a 55 in the ballpark. He just misses the wheelhouse. That'll be an in-play result for Remy. Let's see if he can maybe beat out a hit. And that's a 3. That is a double for Jerry Remy. So Remy doubles to start the 6th inning. That's one time being a non-power hitter helped Remy there. He's a double on second with no outs. So Sutton now has to grip down. Runner on second, no outs for Rice. Rice, a big, long home run back in the 4th inning. Sutton looks in from the stretch. He want to make good contact here. Here's the pitch. It's going to be in play again, but it's going to be a 60 for Rice. A 60 is going to be a fly ball to right field. And let's see. I don't want to be making a mistake here on a fly ball to right field or anything. So let's see if we can. Let's see if I can know. I was just kind of scanning over some stuff earlier, and I was reading something on Flyhouse. But remember, it was patient was the big thing, and the wheelhouse where the guys come over. So let's see. We don't have anything on the FACs regarding a fly ball stealing for that. Okay, folks, just kind of stick with me for a second, kind of getting reused to playing the rules and everything. So let me just kind of find what I was looking for here and see if we can locate the rule on. Let's see. I don't think he would advance, but I'm thinking usually I try not to on stuff like this, but you just never know. Infield in, hit and run. Let's see, pitcher result. I know I gotta. Okay, let's see. You know what? It's not gonna be a wheelhouse. It's not gonna be an in. It wasn't. Was it in play? It was in play. So we're gonna leave Remy where he's at. But I'm gonna have to clear that up. So fly ball into right field, whatever that would be. That'd be one away. So Rice is retired, and now we'll go to Kyle Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski comes up, runner on second, one out. Sutton looks in from a runner on. Here is the pitch. That's going to be a 10. That is in the ballpark, 48, and that ball could be trouble. That will be a wheelhouse result for Yastrzemski. Did he get one around pesky pole? Yastrzemski against a right-handed pitcher is a home run, 1-25. And that's a 46, and that is a single for Yastrzemski. That will knock in, I believe. We'll go ahead and use that. So it's going to be runner on second, scores. So on the card, that does score Remy. So it does make the lead. So Yaz with a hard RBI single, and the Red Sox tie it at 2. So Yastrzemski with the RBI single. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here, folks. Sorry, folks. Just give me a second. All right, so let's go ahead and sorry about that. I'm back. So right now the game tied at 2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runner on first. Here is number 27, Carlton Fisk. So Fisk will be the batter, and Fisk will hit away. Let's see if Fisk gets something. Sutton's been giving up stuff, and there's another one, but I don't think that's 46. That is going to be a ground ball to first. Let's see if that's a double play ball. Do they go 3-6-3 on this? So let's see. Fisk's double play is a 7. Sutton is a 5. That's a 3. Another double play. 3-6-3. Dodgers turning double plays. So the Red Sox get a run, a double by Remy, and a single by Yastrzemski. Through 6, we're tied at 2. So top of the 7th. Good baseball game. Monday, Lacey Yeager will bat for the Dodgers against Eckersley. Here's the swing, and that's going to be an 11. That is going to be defense for the first time tonight, of course. Let's look up the defensive card here. The defensive check that we want to, the defense that we want to check here will be an error on the shortstop. So hit it right at Burleson. Burleson is usually a quality glove. He is a E rating of 5, so that will be really good. And that's a 1-28 is going to be a hit or an error. And no, that is going to be an out. Remy. So Burleson comes up with the sparkler, and there's one out on the 7th. Here is Lee Lacy. Lacy homered his last time up. He's a designated hitter today. He had the big hit. Home run over the monster in left field. Eckersley with the pitch. That is going to be again in play again, but it's going to be a 50, and that's going to be far out of there. Ground ball to third. Hobson makes the throw, and there's 2 outs. And now here's Steve Yeager. Yeager 1 for 2, a single. Here's a pitch from Eckersley. And again, a defense for the second straight time today. So it's going to be a range play. Range play on Hobson. I can see our Red Sox fan being here somewhere. Range play is a D. So that's not going to be good. Let's see what the range is on Hobson. That's going to be a 1-66 is a hit. And Hobson picks it up and he can't make the play. That is a base hit. So let's see what the hit was. The hit will be, and let's see, the hit was on the third baseman. It will be a single and 2 stars. So it's going to be a single, 2 stars, but there's no man on base. So Hobson could not make the play, and that's a base hit for Yeager. So the inning continues. So now here is Davey Lopes. Lopes will swing. He's 0 for 3. And that's going to be and that's going to be a 7, and that's going to be on the patient. That's, let's see, patient on a 42 is a walk, and the Dodgers will put a second man on. First and second, 2 out for the shortstop, Bill Russell, and a timeout is called. So a timeout is called, folks. Give me one moment. And as Dennis Eckersley is starting to kind of falter out there a little bit, give me 1 second. And let's see, what inning are we in? Let's see. So Eckersley, we're in the 7th, so he's not fatigued. So he will come. So the pitching coach comes out, talks to him. It's a first and second, 2 out situation for Russell. Russell is 2 for 3, a couple base hits. Here's the pitch from Eckersley. And it's going to be in play again, but a 75 will probably get Russell here. 75 will be a fly ball to center field. That'll be Lynn, makes the catch, and the 7th inning is over. No runs, 2 hits. 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 left. We go to the 7th inning stretch. It's still 2-2. Bottom of 7th coming up. So the Red Sox come up bottom of 7th inning. They will now send up Lynn, Hobson, Scott for the Sox here, and Don Sutton will stay out there. He is a fatigue 7. So under my rules, he will play the Stratomatic 3 hits or walks, and you are fatigue rule. So Lynn will swing bottom of 7th against Sutton. Here is the pitch. That will be a 4 on Sutton. That's in the wheelhouse. That's in the wheelhouse. Right-hander, deep fly, right field. Back goes Smith. It's gone into the bullpen. Fred Lynn and the Red Sox lead 3-2. So Fred Lynn homers, and the Red Sox take a 1-run lead. So for wheelhouse, bang, that is going to be gone. Goodbye. 23-40 is a home run, and you can kiss that goodbye. Red Sox lead 2-1. So a big home run by Freddie Lynn. So let's see if the Red Sox can get a big run here. Fans now ecstatic here at Fenway. Game 1 of this kind of modified playoff tree. And now here's Butch Hobson. So Hobson the swing. 5 on Sutton is in play. 75 on Hobson is going to be a fly ball center field. Monday's back. Makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So Red Sox fans on their feet. big home run by Lynn. Here's the first baseman, George C. Scott, 1 for 2 in the ball game with a single. Here's the pitch. That's a 7 on Sutton. That's tough. 84 is going to be ground ball to short. Good play there by Russell. Good play by Russell. Throws them out, and there's 2 outs. Here is, let's see, it will be Dwight Evans. It will be Dwight Evans, the batter. I think I'm already making a mistake here. So here's Evans. He'll swing with 2 outs. Don't play cards and dice enough, and sometimes you forget to do the simple things. Here is tough, 52 for Evans, and that will be a ground ball to third. 5-3 is the play, and that will end the inning. 1 run on 1 hit, the home run. We go to the 8th. 3-2 Red Sox. So 3-2 Red Sox. Smith, it will now be Smith, Garvey, Say, the meat of the order against Dennis Eckersley. He will stay out there. This will be his inning of fatigue. He goes into the 8th inning. Let's see what that can do. Here's the pitch from Eckersley. He's going to stay out there. It's a 2. It's in play again. But it's a 40 in play, and that's just too far. A 40 in play. The pop to the back behind the plate. Fisk waits for it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So Fisk makes the play. 1 away. Sox lead 3-2. 1 out here in the 8th. Steve Garvey, the batter. 0 for 3. Eckersley looks in and the pitch. That's going to be a patient. So he's going to get a possible good pitch. And that is going to be a double for Steve Garvey. So let's see. Let's make sure what we're doing here. So a 7 is going to be patient. It's going to be a 32 patient. Is a double for Garvey. So Garvey's first hit of the ball game. Runner on second, 1 out. Okay. Well, I'm trying. I'm faced with only what's it called? I'm facing only Wi-Fi. So this is my only really option unless I record. So here is Ron Say, runner on second, 1 out. Eckersley from the stretch, and here's the pitch. And that's going to be in play. Let's see if he'll avoid bad stuff here. 46 is going to be a ground ball to first. Goes to the right-hand side, so the runner will go to third, and there's 2 outs. The Dodgers with the tying runner with 2 outs. So now here is Dusty Baker, 0 for 3 in the ball game. Comes in with a key part of this game. Eckersley needs to get this out. Red Sox don't really have a typical strong closer. We Bob Stanley. Eckersley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in play, but he gets away with 1. 68 is a ground ball to second. Remy makes the toss, and that is the 8th inning. No runs, 1 hit. They strand a runner at third. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It is 3-2 Red Sox. So now we go to the top of the order. Rick Burleson, the batter. Burleson, Remy, and Rice will bat against Sutton. Here we go. Here's a pitch by Sutton. Sutton will stay in the game. He is a 7, but he's a horse too, so he'll stay in. So the Dodgers don't have to go to their bullpen either. Again, nothing strong. Oh, again, he finds the wheelhouse, but a 91, and again, he gave it to Burleson. So let's see. A 91 is a sky. No, it's a hard ground ball to short. Backhanded by Russell. Throws them out, 1 away. So, yep, he hit on the wheelhouse, but he gave it to the right person, luckily. 1 away. Here's Remy. Remy, that's why you have this guy in the lineup. He's 2 for 3 with a run scored. He scored back in the 6th inning with a double. Sutton with the windup. Here is the pitch. Again, that's going to be in play. Sutton's pitches, I've been all over the place. A 31, he just misses it against a righty. That's a pop up the second. Lopes waits for it, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs, and here's Rice. Boy, this could be time Jim Rice can give you that insurance one. Rice steps up, homer back in the 4th inning. Sutton looks in, gets the sign. Can he make the pitch here? It's going to be an 11. It's going to be tough, so he'll get the pitch he wanted, and Rice strikes out. So it retires the side. Hey, folks, let's head to the 9th inning. Red Sox lead it 3-2. Game 1 of this modified playoff tree. So we go to the 9th, and it will be Monday, Lacey Yeager for the Dodgers. So left, right will swing for the Dodgers here. And if we get to it, Lopes will hit again in the hole. Eckersley will stay in. He's going to have to give him 268 innings that year. He's going to give him the complete game if he can. So here is Monday. Monday with tremendous power versus righties. Ooh, Boston just doesn't have a lefty I really trust in there right now, and they don't have one. It would be Lacey, then Yeager. I don't think I have another lefty who I trust, to be honest. Let's see if they have somebody. This is where the reverse splits don't work in inside pitch. They would if Stratomatic had it, but with no pitcher splits, like a Bill Campbell's usually a reverse guy, but I don't trust that card to save my life. 4 saves out of Mr. Tom Bergmeyer. You know what? Let's do it. Tom Bergmeyer will come in and pitch the 9th inning. So you do this to kind of convert and get Rick Monday out of the lineup. So Monday will come out of the lineup here. So Bergmeyer will be the new Red Sox pitcher, but we'll have a new batter. And that will be, do you want to swing with the ultimate Manny Mota? 21 at bats, a double, hit 381. And again, he would be considered somebody on that who would swing on this team. So let's see. I thought Glenn Burke was a little more, but he wasn't. Sorry, folks. Give me a second. And it's going to be Mota, so I'll let Mota bat here. Folks, give me one moment, okay? I'm going to take a quick timeout, and I'll be right back right after this. All right, folks, I'm still showing live. I'm not showing my thing muted. Perfect. Let's go ahead. Manny Mota will go ahead and swing for Monday here. So he took the power hitting Monday out of the game, but he bring in a pinch hitting specialist in Manny Mota. So Bergmeyer to Mota, top of the 9th, 3-2 Red Sox. It's going to be an 8. Oof, that's in play, but he got a break on it. That is a 60. A 68 is going to be a ground ball to second. Good play. 1 away. 4-3. 2 outs for the Red Sox. So Mota retired, and it brings up Lacey. Let's see what he does against lefties. Yeah, has a little more power, so we'll let Lacey swing. He's got to be careful now. You don't want Bergmeyer to put one up in the zone here. Here's a pitch from the lefty Bergmeyer, and that's going to be a defense, 3rd check of the day for him. Defense will be an error check. Oh, crap. An error check on Hobson. I can see how Red Sox fan now. How come you didn't take him out of the game? I forgot. E2. So, Mr. Hobson, please make a play for me. This is like our Red Sox fan and his kickers. You get Butch Hobson in this ball game. He's a 2. 1-66 is a boot. He picks it up and he throws it away. Cannot field it. So Hobson with the error. And oops, that's a mistake. So Hobson's given up 1 hit and 1 error today. Oh boy. So Lacey is on. He won't try to steal, but here is Steve Yeager. Ooh, Yeager, not much of anything that season. So do they go with Mr. Joe Ferguson here? So let's see what Joe does. Yeah, a little bit better hitter. We'll bring in Mr. Joe Ferguson. So Ferguson was with them from July 2nd till end of the year. So they picked him up for the stretch run. So Ferguson would be on the team. So Ferguson hits for Yeager here. So Ferguson will hit. Runner on first, one out, get a double play. Red Sox win game one. Bergmeyer from the stretch. Here we go. And the swing it'll be on Bergmeyer's card again. Oh, it's a rare play. Why does Mike not get anything nice? Oh, so it's going to be a rare play with runners on this time. So let's look up rare play with runners on. It was in play, runners on. Give me 1 second here. The thing I don't like about charts. That's why. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Come on. Runners on base, patient. Runners on base, tough. So we're getting to them. It must be one of my. There we go. Runners on base, in play. And if we could roll anything high, I may not need the second chart, hopefully. So let's go ahead and roll the rare play result. And it doesn't need it, I guess. That's an 83. So it's going to be rare play with runners on base. 83, shortstop reaches ball, grounded up the middle, and fires to first. The ball clearly beats the batter, but the ump rules the first baseman pulled his foot off the bag, and the batter is safe for the single. All bunters. Only the Red Sox can get this play. Let's read this again, sports fans. Shortstop reaches the ball, grounds up the middle. Runners will go to second. So that would mean hang on, who's that first base? We can call this correctly. So Lee Lacy's on at first on the error. He goes to second on the throw. The ball clearly beats the batter, but the ump rules the first baseman rules the foot off the base. The batter's safe with a single. Okay, that's fine. All runners score while the first baseman argues with the umpire. So George Scott is arguing with the umpire, and Lee Lacy comes around and scores, and we're tied at 3. Holy cow, how the hell do you score that? Holy cow. So Lacy scores from first. That's a hit for Ferguson, and it's a 3-3 ball game. Holy smokies. Yes, if you're Red Sox fans out there, I'm sorry. That was not. Holy cow. So he's on at first with 1 out. Lopes the batter. And yes, if you have just not been watching this myself, you would think some team was cursed. Here's Lopes. He walked so far. Here's the pitch. 9 is in play. That's going to be a 56 for Lopes. That's a fly ball in the right field. Evans is there. He'll make the catch, and there's 2 outs. This is where I'm going to hope they don't score on him again. Here is the shortstop, Bill Russell. So Russell will now swing. 2 outs. And let's see, the go-ahead runners at first. Hopefully the Red Sox can just walk this off the 9th, and everything will be good. I just feel sorry for them otherwise. Here is the pitch from Bergmeyer, everything has been in the zone. That's in play again. He's coming out, I can tell you. 88, that's a ground ball to short. Burleson's got it, throws him out, and ends the inning, thankfully. 1 run, 2 hits, a mental mistake by George Scott. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. It's Dodgers 3 and the Red Sox 3. So the Red Sox will now send up in the 9th inning Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn. And for the Dodgers, and he can go 7. I'm going to leave Sutton out there. This will probably be his last inning of work. Sutton had 238 innings. I'm pretty sure Lasorda would probably stick with him unless the Dodgers have a lefty they like. They can bring in for Yaz here. So it'll be Yaz, Fisk, Lynn, left, right, left in this situation. So let me see who I like in the lefties for the Dodgers. If they have one, that will kind of make more sense here. And for 93 innings, again, payoff pitch doesn't matter. And I'm going to bring in a righty anyway. I'll bring in Mr. Charlie Huff. So Charlie Huff will come in. He'll be the new pitcher for the Dodgers here in the 9th. So Huff will pitch to Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn. So here we go. If we go to extra innings, we'll play extra innings. We'll go anything. Won't play man for man. So here it is. As much as I'd like to, here is Tough. Tough on a 61 is going to be a fly ball to left. That will be a first out in the 9th. So Yaz is retired. The knuckleball got him getting there. I don't think Yaz has ever seen a knuckleball like that before. Huff has never been in the American League. Here's Fisk. Huff looks in. Fisk in the ball game so far in the ball game has walked and hit into a double play and flied out. It's going to be a 2. That's going to be patient. 24 is a walk. So Fisk will now bring the possible game-winning run to the plate. So he's at first. And here's Freddie. Freddie had that long home run back in the 7th inning. Boy, they can use something from Freddie right now. If Lynn can get a piece of it, the fans will go home happy after watching something crazy in the top of the 9th. Huff from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be tough. Tough on a 95, and that is going to be a fly ball right field, not deep. Reggie Smith will be there, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So 2 outs there. And now it will be Hobson. Boy, now you make the choice. And let's see if the Red Sox will go out. And you know what? We'll go 2 for 1 here. Bernie Carbo will. Oh no, Bernie Carbo was only on the team till May 21st. He was not a full timer. C3 302 versus righties. No, that would be my choice. Jack Brohammer played in the 78 playoff game, so he'll come in and he'll take the swings from Hobson here. That way, Brohammer stays out on the field. And he'll play in extra innings here. So Brohammer will swing left-handed batter against Huff. Here's the pitch. That could be interesting. That is in the ballpark. Left-handed hitter. That is an 0-1 in Fenway. That's a fly ball to deep right field. Can this go for the goner here? So Brohammer against righties, 1-4 is a home run. Up to 33, he's on base. And that's an 82. An 82 will be a ground ball to second. Play by Lopes, and we're going to have free baseball. Free baseball, as they say. So now we will go to the top of the 10th inning. And now the fun begins trying to keep score. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. Aha. This is probably what I'll do. So here we go. As the payoff pitch ones only go, are actually using an actual baseball book, and they only go to the 9th inning. So that won't be good. So LA does score 1 in the 9th. Boston does not. There's 3-3. We head to the 10th. So let's see who the Dodgers will send up. It'll be Smith, Garvey, and Say. So Smith, Garvey, Say will bat for the Dodgers here in the 10th. Smith, Garvey, Say, make sure I'm correct. We are. Bergmeyer is out. I'm not going to leave him out there. He was not good. Red Sox will go ahead and bring the long man in. Probably it will be Mr. Bob Stanley here. This is time for Stanley to come out and probably give the Red Sox their innings they need from him. So let's bring out Bob if I can find Mr. Stanley. Please tell me Mr. Stanley would be here. I would be very disappointed in Bob if he didn't make the trip. Here is Bob. So Stanley, no. Okay, he gives up no wheelhouses, but he has some ballparks, and in Fenway, those are dangerous. So here is Reggie Smith. He'll bat here in the 10th. Here's the swing. That will be a tough. Tough is a strikeout. So Bob Stanley starts off the 10th with a K. So Smith is gone. Here is Steve Garvey. Garvey up, steps up against Stanley. Stanley for the windup. Here's the pitch. That will be a 10. That will be in play also. In play also on a 22 is a single for Garvey. So Garvey's on with a single, and he won't be stealing any bags. He's on at first. He'll stay still. And here is Ron Say. Ron Say has homered. He homered long back in the second inning. That was Garvey's second hit. He had a double earlier. So Say will swing. Stanley from the stretch, and here's the pitch. That's going to be tough. That's what they wanted. That's going to be that's going to be tough. Is it tough? It's going to be tough. Tough 09 struck him out. Say strikes out. So Bob Stanley looking at some heat out there. And now here's the left fielder, Dusty Baker. He's due. He's 0 for 4 in the ball game. So he comes in, runner on first, 2 outs. Red Sox trying to take it to the 10th with a chance to win it. Here's a pitch from Stanley. It's a 7. It's going to be in play, unfortunately, folks. It's a 19, and that's a single for Baker. So Baker singles, and it will be sharp line drive in front of the left field. The runners advances 1 base. You only get 1 base. So Garvey stays at second. Baker goes to first. So first and second, 2 outs. And now I left Moda out in center. That wasn't good. Good thing I didn't get a center fielder play. He was only supposed to be a pinch hitter. So that was a mistake on my part. Again, not having the computer tell you when to pull somebody. That was probably the case. So we'll go ahead and get a pinch hitter. Moda cannot swing. And it'll be Billy North. So Billy North will swing. Let's see if he was on the team. He was on from May 17th through September 30th. So he was on the team for the rest of the year. Give me 1 second. Clear out my notification. Now here is North. He is a switch hitter. He will bat left-handed against Bob Stanley. First and second, 2 outs. Red Sox trying to get out of this one here. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6. That's going to be tough. Tough on a 61 is going to be a fly ball to left field. Side is retired as Yastrzemski makes the catch to retire the side. So we go to the bottom of the 10th. It is still 3-3. So Scott, it will now be Scott. It'll be Scott Evans, and then Burleson will bat for the Red Sox in the 10th. So Scott Evans and Burleson. George Scott's gonna have to make good here. Please, folks, your first time coming in, please hit the subscribe. Please like if you can. It helps my videos. And anything else that you can. I appreciate all that you can help me with. Phil North will go into play center field as Brohammer was the last out. So George C. Scott will come in. He gets kind of some applause from the crowd as he allowed that run in the 9th inning. Huff will stay out there. He should be able to extend himself a little bit longer. Here is a 9 from Huff, and that's Patient. Patient on a 60. Oh, he just misses getting a hit. 60's a fly to right, and that's an out. So Scott wasn't patient enough. 1 away. Here is Dwight Evans, the right fielder. So Evans will come up with 1 out against Huff. Here's a knuckleballer, and that will be, again, Patient. Again, he gets a favorable pitch, and that's a walk. So Dwight Evans works the walk. He, again, is the potential winning run here in the 10th inning. Here's the shortstop, Rick Burleson. So Burleson in the ball game so far. Burleson is 0 for 4. So he needs to get going here. Tough from the stretch. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a 9. It's going to be a 9 from Huff. That's going to be Patient. They're going to work it. Huff's knuckleballers all over the place. That's a walk to Burleson. So an 0-5 up to 21 is a walk. So that's another walk. Evans the second and Burleson with the walk. First and second, 1 out. Red Sox with a game-winning run now at second base. And now here's the guy who's been the hero today, Jerry Remy. He's had a couple big hits in this ball game. He is 2 for 4 with a run scored, a single and a double. So Remy, the left-handed batter, will swing against Huff, or will the sort of come out and get him? You know what? I think he might be fatiguing out there. So let's see who will be the new pitcher for the Dodgers here. Oh, if you were who can pitch to a lefty, as Ron Juckett would probably say. So let's see. And we're gone an hour and 10. And let's see, was he not? He's only 13 starts, 3 saves. Bob Welch will come on in. He's not going to be one of the starters in this series. So Welch will come in. He can go distance, so he can stay out there. Remy to swing. So Remy against Welch. Where's Reggie Jackson when you need one? Welch from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 9. That's in play. A 24, and Remy's a base hit. Let's see if they'll score. Dwight Evans from second. We picked the card. It says runner on second scores, and the Red Sox will win this 4-3 as they mob Jerry Remy with the game-winning RBI. So Evans scores. Red Sox win it 4-3, and they take a 1-0 lead in this modified playoff bracket, which I'll probably tell you more when I figure out what I want to do, but I want to play teams from the 78 one. And here we go. So the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. Game 2 will be Bert Hooton against Mike Torres. So stay tuned for that one. We'll have a great one when that one comes on, folks. Again, I got 5 people watching from the heavens. Please like this channel. Please subscribe if you can. Please hit that little notifications. I appreciate it. The final score, the Red Sox get a huge win today by the score of 4-3. Winning pitcher will be Bob Stanley, and the save and the losing pitcher will be Charlie Huff. Those were his walks that scored. So he was it. He had some of the most crazy play that was in the top of this 9th inning. I don't care. I've never seen anything. I mean, they're taking that directly from the David Cone play that the Yankees did in the playoffs that one year, where the runner scored when the guy was arguing with the umpire at first base, as the Red Sox of all teams get that play against them. But luckily, the Dodgers did not score anymore, and they lost. So I feel better that they didn't lose on some calamity bull crap like that. So the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. Again, it will be Hooton and Torres in game 2. As for your big hitters here, Burleson was 0 for 4. He walked. Jerry Remy is our star of the show. He'll be in our STM's corner. Get the free watch and all that. He was 3 for 5 with 1 RBI and a run scored. Rice was 1 for 4 with a big booming home run. Yastrzemski was 1 for 4. Fisk was 0 for 2 and a couple walks. Lynn was 1 for 4, the booming home run in the 7th. Butch Hobson, while he was in there, was 0 for 3. Brohammer 0 for 1. Scott 1 for 3, even though with the miscue. Evans was 0 for 3. For the Los Angeles Dodgers, Davey Lopes. Let's see what Lopes did. Davey Lopes was 0 for 4 with a walk. Russell then came in. He was actually 2 for 5 very effectively. Reggie Smith was 1 for 4. Steve Garvey with a couple late hits. He was 2 for 5. Ron Say was 1 for 5, including that big home run back in the 2nd inning. Dusty Baker was actually 1 for 5. Rick Monday was 0 for 3. Manny Mota was 0 for 1. Lee Lacy was 1 for 4. Scored 2 runs and had a booming home run back in the 5th inning. Steve Yeager was actually 2 for 3. And Joe Ferguson was 1 for 1 with a single. Thank you so much. 78 is such a fun season. That was such a fun game. Haven't played that in a while. Thank you, Dave Gardner. Thank you for coming in and being here. I appreciate you all also. Thank you those for coming in. Again, a big game here at the ballpark. The Red Sox get the win in extra innings. They win it in 10. We didn't play Manfred Man. This was actually extra innings. As the winning run scored, as Evans scored from second on the single, and the RBI goes to Jerry Remy, who all Red Sox fans miss dearly. But Remy, with a big ball game today, he was the hero. He had 3 hits. He was your game MVP. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for coming in. We'll see you again. And once again, this is a Sports Time Machine presentation of sports with payoff pitch this time, 1978.